sports is really my vein. That's really where I try to find it at, and just being able to apply my knowledge there. But today you on the House of Boom.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, Off the Top Sports Radio is 7 years running. Now, if y'all, for anybody who watches my show or watched my clips, they say the average podcast doesn't make it past episode 6 or 8. You know what I mean? I'm in the 30 range right now, but 7 years running is a long time.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of ups and downs and a lot of knowledge and anything that you could think of that you could bestow on me and anybody watching today. So really just getting to you. 7 years, talk about it. You know what I mean? How'd you guys get started?
Look, I'm gonna tell you how it all started.
Okay.
So I used to do my Facebook live shows every Monday called June's Monday Quarterback.
Okay.
It's pretty much a show that get reactions from all the games from Sunday afternoon and evening. And I started that show actually in 2016. And a lot of people used to tune in on Facebook, on my Facebook live show, to watch the show every Monday at 12 noon. 12 noon. Just imagine the time. 12 noon. I'm trying to compete with the other first
ESPN
and Undisputed, whatever shows was on at that time. So, and I was getting a lot of views, a lot of likes. People was tuning in. My best show that I ever had, not to take no shot at your Cowboys, but it was Dak first year when y'all lose to the I think I lost to the Packers.
Packers?
Yes.
That was like a repeat of the Dez Caught game. But it was like, don't leave no time on the clock for Aaron Rodgers. But go ahead.
Yeah. So that was the best reaction I ever got on my show. I got so many likes, so many people started following my show. Cause on my show I have fun. I have a lot of fun. Like I said, I make jokes on the Cowboys, make jokes on a lot of teams. But, a lot of people started paying attention to what we was doing. Then one of my friends came across this flyer that this radio station is looking for a sports guy. And he was like, hey, June, I think you should try this out. Contact them. Shout out to my guy, Troy Brown, man. He's in down south. I think he's in North Carolina now, living in North Carolina. So I contacted the lady. She responded back to me. Shout out to Tiffany Parker, making me matter on podcast. She got her own podcast, doing her thing now. And I met up with her. She was like, come down Thursday. It was a Thursday evening. Yeah, I came down to A Squad Web Radio Thursday evening. Actually, her show was on, and I sat back and watched, because this was my first time looking at a real podcast show. And I'm looking back like, I'm sitting there like, June, are you ready for this? Are you really ready for this? So, she introduced me to Zay, the owner of A Squad Radio. Shout out to Zay. And he was like, yeah, let's start Monday.
Damn.
Let's start Monday. And when I talked to Tiffany, it's crazy, because like you just mentioned, it's a lot of ups and downs when you're doing podcasts, and I've been doing it for 7 years. She was like, you know what? You're not just going to be by yourself. We're going to add 2 more people on the podcast with you.
Okay.
So at the time, she had this young lady named Sarah Bloom. She's coming all the way from South Jersey to do the show. Sarah Bloom, shout out to Sarah. She doing her thing down there with sports. Now she in Montana now doing sports now.
Montana.
Yeah.
Montana?
But she know her sports.
Yeah.
She is good with her sports. Philadelphia Eagles fan. So we partnered up, and it was supposed to be this other guy named Mike that was supposed to do the show with us. We did one show together, and I never seen him again. So it was crazy, right? When they asked me also asked me to go look for a partner at the time. And B was my first guy. My co-host B, who's not here.
Y'all knew each other prior to?
We know each other prior to the show. We, grew up with each other. We used to chill out, hang out with each other. But we always talk sports when we see each other.
Right.
When he's on Facebook, on his social media talking about sports, I'll comment. We'll have a little debate back and forth. So when they asked me to go look for a partner, it was only right to ask B first. But remind you, at the time when I started 7 years ago, the show was airing at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Because my other job that I used to work at, I started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I had time to do the podcast at 12 o'clock. But B working the schools at the time. So B couldn't do it the first 2 years. So fast forward, Sarah, the young lady, she's doing the podcast with me. Then I told you the guy, Mike, never showed up. So it was just me and her now.